Test. 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 Guys, is the audio bad for you? Hello, hello, hello. Is okay? I know you guys can hear me, but okay, you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. All I gotta do is just post a link to this on Twitter, and we'll be good. We can start playing the game. We can start playing. Copy that. Okay, we're live. Hello, lizard. Whoop. Okay, what do we want to do today? Should change the title. What is the title? Oh, yeah. I should change the title. I should definitely do that. I should probably do that first. KSP Stream I. You know, we'll do it Roman numerals. There we go. There we go. Title has been changed. Yo, no, SN15 might refly, but it's not reflying right now. Recreate the Saturn V launch tower. Already did it. Let me show you it. I'll show you off. I would love to launch the Saturn V with the Saturn V launch tower, but the problem is it's just got so many parts. Where is it? HIJKL. Look at that. 1,000 parts. And this is the Saturn 1. Look at this. Look at this massive thing. Look at this. It's so many parts. Oh my god. 1,000 parts for a launch tower. I wish Kerbal Space Program would let me like group parts together. What I'll do though is I've renovated my Saturn V. I think I've shown it off a bit on Twitter. I can put it in here. The part count on this thing is just going to be absolutely ridiculous. Because this Saturn V, it now has 607 parts. Although, I do have to admit, like, a good 25% of that 607 is just in the lunar lander. Like, the Saturn V without the lunar lander might be close to 400 parts. It's just, there's so many parts in the lander. David, did you see the one dude who created Percy in stock KSP 1.1? I think I did. If it's what I think it was, then man, that was pretty good. Maybe Jupiter 4 upside down? No, we're not gonna send SLS to Australia. We ain't gonna do that. No. So here's the Saturn V. I think all the umbilicals should match the correct spot. Oh my god, the lag. Even in the VAB. If the lag in the VAB is this bad, you know when launching this thing, it's going to be a nightmare. Oh, there we go. Oh, the lag. Oh, it's so many parts. And I just opened up KSP 2, so you know this is utterly sheer terror. Okay, so the umbilicals aren't exactly lining up where I want them to. Recreate Jamestown. I haven't seen For All Mankind yet. I don't think I could do that. Oh, great. See, guys, look what you've made me do. The game has crashed. It hasn't crashed, but it's maybe Voyager mission? No, I don't know. But what we need to happen is for this game to load. Hello, David Willis. Hello, Daylight, Daylight. Who we got here today? We got Daylight, Luigi, that one guy, Francesco, that one guy, Luigi, Spaceflight Pro, that one guy, Luigi, Spaceflight Pro, Francesco, Luigi, Kyle, Leafy, Spaceflight Pro, Jupiter Imperator, Jack, Leafy, Drew, Luigi, and Jack. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Hello, Jackson Kennedy. Okay, we're not doing that again. I'm not going to save that. It's going to be a nightmare. Okay. Nova, you got to... Bob Ross Plus. How are you... Bob Ross Plus. Bob Ross Plush. How are you doing? Recreate the Progress Mirror accident? Nah, I don't want to break up... I don't want to build an entire space station just to break it. I'm sorry. Okay. What would be a fun thing to do? Hello, Type 40. What would be fun? What would we have fun doing? Something quick, something we can do today. Gemini? No, I don't want to do Gemini because that's going to require... I want to go big. I want to do something big and bold. Starship to Duna. Now that's not a bad idea, but I don't have a starship. We can build a starship though. Yes, fully stocked KSP. Not a single mod has been installed. Actually, that's a lie. One mod has been installed, but it doesn't work, and it was just for dark multiplayer, and I used it one time and then never again. So that's still in here, but it doesn't work, so it doesn't really count. Starship on a Saturn V. No. Hello there. Hello. Reusable Delta 2. Ooh. Nah, I'm good. I'll tell you why I'm good. I have a Delta 2. It has 6,700 parts because I made it before there were flags in the game. And yes, it's a blue Delta 4. It's a blue Delta 2, but it's made before flags. So you can imagine how many parts I had to put into that thing to make it blue. Ariane 6. That's a good suggestion, but I'm thinking something else. I think I like the idea of doing a Starship mission to Duna. The only problem with that is that I can only make half the Starship heat shielded. Reusable Delta 4 Heavy. My Delta 4 Heavy, it does not like flying. I don't know why. It does not like to fly. Here, let's Atlas 5 Heavy. I've already gotten Atlas 5 Heavy. Starship to Ike, Delta 3, PSLV, fully reusable shuttle. Shuttle was already almost fully reusable. They recovered 90, what was it, 90, it's like 97% of the mass of the space shuttle was recovered. You know the external fuel tank weighed less than the Apollo spacecraft? The external fuel tank of the space shuttle weighed less than the Apollo spacecraft. Isn't that wild? There's 3 skippers for sea level raptors and skiffs for vacuum engines. Nah, okay, now I'm doing Starship. I'll tell you why. There's a far better configuration. Far better than that. I will show it to you. First we gotta go silver. And then we gotta make the tank section. That's about the right size for the tank, right? And that's about the right size for the engine skirt. I don't like, I hate how it does that. I'm gonna have to flip that. Okay, so this is the main tank. David, hey Derek, I've met you. That was pretty epic. How do you do that rotation? No, you click the tool rotate and then you just rotate it. Yep, Demo 2. Yeah, Demo 2 is the only rocket launch I've ever been to. So it's kind of funny. I'm the SLS guy, but the only rocket launch I've been to has been a SpaceX rocket launch. So now what we're going to do is, you might think we'd put in engines, but no, we're going to go for something called hyper-realism, gamers. This is how we make things that look and act beautifully. First, I need to undo this part. I need to bring this part out. And then I need to bring this part out. SLS hasn't launched yet, so it's fair. Looking like SN5. For fine control rotation, you press C. Oh, hey! Hold on. Wait a second. No, we're right. This is exactly what I need to do. I had a thought there for a second, like, wait, that's not gonna work. But now that I think about it, this is exactly what we need to do. And we gotta go like this. And the Starship does something weird where it goes like, it has like a bulkhead, and then it like goes straight into itself here. Like, that's like sort of, it's correct, but it's not thick enough. There we go. Fairing expansion off. Now this is the aft bulkhead. And now, if you want to know the best engine to use for Starship prototypes, it's the Bobcat. Because the Bobcat it's literally the best engine for everything. Just pop a Bobcat on there, pop 3 Bobcats on there. They are the correct size. And you may say, well, they have 2 engines. How are you going to make that work? It's simple. You pull them out all the way, right? And then you part clip them in together. Bada boom! We've got 3 Raptor engines. Look at that! Look at that! How you like that? Now, does that not look like 3 Raptor engines right there? Come on, that looks like 3 Raptor engines right there. Am I right or am I right? Now, the question I always ask myself is, what engine is best for vacuum? I think Skiff is the answer here, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit in the space we've got, because it's actually quite large. It should be like half the size that it is. And if you're wondering why I'm not using like the large tanks and I'm using fairings instead, it's because I'm making this in scale with my Saturn V. I try to base all my rockets scale-wise off my Saturn V, but it's kind of hard to do that with some rockets like the Shuttle and the SLS because they're reared that way. That fits. That works. That totally works. Absolutely. Now we shove this all the way back in here. And there we go. How you guys like that? David, so are you placing this on a Sea Dragon or not? I don't have a Sea Dragon. Wolfhound is too large. Man, I love the Wolfhound. It makes a great J2X when combined with the Skiff, and it's pretty much fantastic for any use where you need lots of ISP and really don't care about thrust. Dude, the Wolfhound has so much ISP. It's got 380 seconds of ISP. That's insane. I think it is the highest specific impulse for any liquid fuel and oxidizer engine. It's absolutely mad. Like, not even the Terrier gets more. What is this, 320? These are chumps compared to this. But it's huge. It's the size of a Mastodon engine, so you can't really... No, well, look. These skiffs are barely fitting perfectly. There's no way we're getting a Wolfhound in there, like, at all. Sorry, but that ain't happening. Okay, so this is looking like the body of the ship, right? Time Traveler offers to bring you to a specific rocket launch. What would it be? Apollo 11. Apollo 11. I'd love to see Apollo 11. So now the next thing we got to do is insert fuel tanks. Now what we want to do is we want these engines to have a thrust to weight ratio of about 1. So we'll put enough fuel in there that they can get off the ground. So that's about that's about what we're gonna need. Is about that. Now we're gonna save this as SN. Save, overwrite, open. We're going to steal SN. Where is SN? We're going to steal its aft dome and make that the and make this the new forward dome. And then we're going to edit this fairing. And this is our SN. Auto strut. Auto strut. Auto strut. Auto strut. And then we'll turn off all the fairings when we get the chance. But so far, so good. You can make the strange door Starship will use as a payload bay. Yeah, I see. That's the thing I don't like about Starship. It's very difficult to make a functional Starship. It's easy to make an aesthetic Starship, but it's difficult to make a functioning one. And now that I think about it, I don't think we'll be able to make this work because the aerodynamic flaps aren't going to be looking correct. Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm sorry, but this is not gonna work. We're not doing that. Now that I think about it. Sorry. We're gonna do something different, though. I've got it. I know what we're gonna do. You will see just how cool this thing is going to be once it's finished. S-less core stank. No. I have an idea that I would like to test. No, I don't want to do this. See, I'm very indecisive. I don't know what I want to do until I've settled on an idea. It does look like the GSE tanks. Yes, well, it did when I had it up on screen. Man, y'all are delayed. Holy crap. I've just destroyed it. Okay, what do I want to do? Man, I should have thought about this before I started the stream. What about building Tankzilla? Oh, absolutely not. That'd be too many parts. Constellation Nuclear MTV. I would love to do that if my Ares 5 would work, but it doesn't. I would do those, but I'm incredibly unfamiliar with Indian rockets, and so I have no clue what I would be doing there. BFR 2017. No, I can't because it doesn't have any active. It doesn't have any surface area that I can like maneuver. Just make Starship bigger. No. Ah. You guys are putting the pressure on me. Okay, hold on. I've got something. What if we did shuttle ship? You guys remember that from the SN stream? Ooh, we could do a Duna mission on this. Yes. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do. Hello, Brandon Fleming. Okay. 1-to-1 scale ISS, absolutely not. So anyway, this is a ship that can get to Duna and return to Kerbin in a single mission. You guys want to do it? Okay. Is there anything else I want to add to it, though? No, not really. We'll just go. Okay. Who's our crew? Yeah, let's change the crew out. These guys... Oh, there is no crew. What? I have no crew? Where have all my astronauts gone? This is a... Huh? Where are all my... No, they're literally... Wait, it says I have crews. But where are they? No, it literally says I've got nobody. I'm gonna hire 4 people. Pepe, yes Pepe, I want you. Oh, I can't even click it. What? Hold on. I kind of want my Kerbals back. It's not okay. Also, let me tell you a story, guys. So I got robbed of Jeb, Bob, Bill, and Val, right? Because when I did a pad abort and they crashed. Now normally I would just revert to VAB and they'd be fine, but my game just crashed and I wasn't able to save them. Like, PC is good. Don't worry. It's just taking a bit. It's taking its sweet time because it hates me. But PC is good. Pepe is not going to Duna without training. Make Ingenuity and put it on Duna. Man, you guys are giving me a bunch of suggestions, but my computer is not working right now. In For All Mankind, how does Pathfinder launch with only a single engine? Do they put it on the side of a regular space shuttle stack? It's airlifted. Now that is interesting. See, look. I can't launch any missions because I can't enlist any Kerbals. Okay, launches from the back of a 747. That's an interesting... Okay. I dig it. I can't make a 747, though. I have no idea how to make planes. They're not lost. It's a glitch. The game is glitching. It doesn't. It's not showing that I have Kerbals, but I bet I do. See, I'm just gonna launch this. Oh. So I literally cannot launch this because there's no Kerbals. Phil. Oh my god. So, no crewed missions. We just went to the astronaut complex. There, we couldn't enlist any crew. What am I? Can we really? Do we have no crews? Why? Hey, does anyone know how to fix this problem? I'm in the astronaut complex. I'm clicking on enlist Kerbal. Faring, do you know how to fix this? Restart the game. I can't restart the game. I'm streaming. Try a new save. Restart. I'm not restarting. We're gonna go uncrewed. But you know, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be uncrewed, because there is a single. There's actually two Kerbals at the Mon right now. There's two of them. One is orbiting my space station, and another is orbiting in a command service module that I never brought home. I think those two are... Oh! I know what we're gonna do. I know exactly what we're gonna do. Okay. Guys, we are going to do a rescue mission to Val. There is a base on Val with crew, and we need to bring them home. So, it's got a crew of 4 Kerbals. So we're going to need to build a re-entry ship that can house 4 Kerbals. Now how 2,600, 2,600, 2,000. So on a re-entry, okay. So on a re-entry from Duna, from Val, that can how hot can that? Do you think a fairing could survive that? Could a fairing survive a re-entry from Jewel? Man, y'all aren't helping me at all. I'm just gonna do what I... Guys, when I ask a question, I'm asking you guys if a fairing can survive re-entry from Jewel, but you guys, you need to answer me. I need to know. It's important. Okay, we're gonna put that fairing. And then, we're gonna do that. Fairing expansion. Bring it down to here. Oh, yeah, I forgot. KSP is epic. Can't do that. So I now need to bring this down to here. And then back up to here, because I need to make it, like... See, fairing building is an art in this game. It really is. If you don't know how to do it, you kind of have no clue what you're doing. And I'm still in the I don't have any clue what I'm doing line of reasoning. Because I literally have no idea how to make this work. Because I need it to come in correct at the correct angle. Ah, there we go. And we can bring this down to here. And then back up to here because I didn't do the angle correctly. And then we bring it back down to here. And then I'm going to redo the angle. Or no, I'm not, because this game hates me. Oh, and I hate this game too. Oh, come on, game. Why you gotta be like that, game? Okay, and then I bring this down to here. There we go. Now we have a capsule that can hold a crew of 4 Kerbals. And now what we need is a service bay. Do a budget mission, Bradley. Nah, man. Here's what we're doing. In case you guys didn't know, we're going on a rescue mission to Val. Oh, I hate fairings in this game. I hate them so much. Can you... I just want to place something. Let me place. Please let me just place that. Thank you. Okay, now that we got that, we need the service bay. I'm going to put some fuel in here. I really hate that it does me like that. Can you not just work properly? Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, I hate this game. It's so awful. There we go. Now we put the fuel tanks in there. Actually, no, this is going to be where we have an airlock. So they'll enter into there, and then what we're going to do, this is called a gamer moment. We're going to get rid of the oxidizer. We aren't going to need it because we're going nuclear. Okay, so this is the stage so far, and we've got 1,348 meters per second at sea level. 5,831 in a vacuum. And just because I'm impatient, I'm a very impatient person. I don't like waiting. I'm just going to give us a few more nuclear engines. I hope you guys don't mind. If you do mind, that sucks. I don't really care. We're going high thrust. See, we only lost like a couple, and we have a thrust weight ratio of 0.58. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then I can give us some more Delta V with these fuel tanks. And there we go. In a vacuum, with thrust away, this is going to get us a lot of the way. What are you building? I am building a rescue craft. And then now, what I need to do is get a pod. Oh, you suck. Oh, I hate you so much. This game, it frustrates me so much. I need a pod to control from. There we go. And now I need parachutes. So that goes, that goes. Okay, great. We should be good. This should be adequate to get a return capsule to Val. Remove oxidizer. Where is their oxidizer? Oxidizer is all removed. We are good. Don't you worry. What? Remove... Where did I forget oxidizer? I'm 95% sure I've removed every inch of oxidizer. Where? It's literally just liquid fuel. And these aren't side boosters. They're there to give us more thrust. Nose cone. Where? It's liquid fuel. Liquid fuel. See, that is just liquid fuel. And we only weigh 55 tons. So, you know what we're going to do now? And that's enough delta V to get us to Joule. 2,000 meters per second can get us to Joule, and then this nuclear stage should have enough delta V to insert us into orbit around Val and bring us home using several different gravity assists, of course. So, and this is going to be the airlock, and then they'll go into there. Oh, it's all working. It's all coming together. This is going to be named Val Rescue Ship. How much does it weigh? 116 tons. That's the problem. We're going to have to put 116 tons into orbit around Kerbin. But I know we can do it. Because we are gamers. And we know how to game. And you know what? I think I know of just the rocket to put this into orbit. You're more experienced at this, but you've killed this. But this has killed you before. What? Put it on a Sea Dragon. No! Quick saved off and Kraken attack can surprise you. Yes. Okay. So now, we're going to pull out the legendary Saturn V. Because I think this thing has enough delta V in just the first two stages to put this whole thing into orbit. Put a Falcon. No, we're not doing Falcon 1. Honestly, I bet you I could. In an expendable Falcon Heavy, might be able to have it. I don't know. Yes, very tall fairing. Very tall fairing. Yes, I know. Very tall. But Saturn V make taller. Okay. And thus, we have the Val rescue ship coming in at 235 parts. Not that's, the entire first and second stage of the Saturn V have like nothing compared to the third stage. Oh my gosh. So we begin, these go. Okay, great. And then that goes, and then those go. That goes, that goes, that goes. Payload fairing deploys. This goes. That goes. Those go. Those go. Actually, we'll set those as a different one. Save. And now we're gonna launch it. Oh wait, shoot. Crap, I forgot. We don't have any electricity. We have no electricity at all. It's probably the best looking. Thank you, Ed. I want you from the sea. I'm not doing Sea Dragon, guys. Add decals on the fairings. Well, first I have to get it back into the VAB first. It looks so awkward. Well, there's actually, I think there were configurations of the Saturn V that did this. They never flew, of course. The only Saturn V configuration that flew was the Saturn V. It was the INT-22, and that was the Skylab configuration. But it technically wasn't the INT-22 because the INT-22 specifically stated that the instrumentation unit would be in the forward skirt of the second stage, and it should have been that way, except the payload was the Skylab, so they could keep the instrumentation unit on the top of the Skylab instead of having to put it in the forward skirt of the second stage. But I mean, if that's like the only reason that Skylab wasn't technically a Saturn V INT-22, it really should have been an INT-22. It was a Saturn V concept that had boosters. Oh yeah, there are loads of Saturn V concepts. There was Saturn V Are you going to the first orbital starship launch? No. I don't know why I had to think about that one. No, I'm not going to go that. Now, the question is, do we want to use infinite electricity, or do we want to go back into the VAB? Because you saw how long that took. Yeah, I know it sucks. It actually doesn't suck, but you know what? Screw you. We gotta go back in VAB to put some solar panels on this thing. Oh my gosh. Just add RTGs. RTGs don't look cool though. Solar panels look cool. RTGs don't. Artemis 1? Absolutely I'm going to that. That would have taken my 5 seconds. Farron, are you computer flexing? Don't do that. Nobody likes a computer flexer. Because they're nerds. And losers and haters. What are your specs? I have no clue. I bought a computer that could play Kerbal Space Program and that's what I got. Low IQ moment. Okay, Kerbal Space Program, there are 18 people watching. You need to hurry up. Someone tell me what SLS is. I only know of Jupiter 4. SLS is the official name of Jupiter 4 because the people in Congress haven't named it Jupiter 4 yet. Taskman, I'm not doing that. I really don't care about my PC specs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care, man. I don't care. I simply do not care. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Turn on. We're gonna give us 2 solar panels. Put them right here on this forward skirt. Okay, there we go. That is it. That's everything. Nothing we need. Nothing else. No. Okay. Great. We're going. I love SLS and Starship, but I believe Starship is definitely innovating more. Define innovation. Like, what do you mean? What's innovation mean in that context? Like, oh, it's doing something different to SLS, but does that necessarily mean it's innovating? I'm not quite sure. I think about this often because it's an interesting topic, but what's it really doing that's so new in rocketry? Fully reusable rockets. I mean, Space Shuttle was pretty close. It was like 96% reusable. We've already talked about this on screen. It was very close to fully reusable. Fully reusable is not actually new. New Shepard is fully reusable. And Raptor isn't the first full flow either. In fact, I think the what is it? So we got the RD-170 and the F1. The third most powerful liquid fuel engine ever made was a full flow stage combustion cycle engine known as the RD, or what was it? RD-220, I think. But it was a monster. It was like almost as big as the Saturn V and produced 1.3 million pounds of thrust. It was insane. They static fired it like 26 times, I think. They never launched it, though, because the UR-700, it never got off the ground, literally and figuratively. But that engine, it was the first full-flow stage combustion cycle and still is the third most powerful rocket engine ever made. Okay, are we at the Joule transfer window? First, I'm going to Alt F12 myself so I don't lose electricity throughout this transfer. And here we go. Now we just got... What we got to do for Joule is we have to get into a 90-degree inclination. So when Joule is here, we have to be right here. You can hear my PC go burr. So with news of the SLS, what do you think... Who do you think will get the second lander slot and why? Blue Origin, because they can land on the moon and don't have negative mass margins. Sorry, Dianetics, you were my favorite, but you know I can't really defend negative mass margins. It's negative mass. How do you even do that? How do you even propose that and say, yeah, we got the best lander, dude? You had a thrust to weight ratio, fully fueled. It was like a thrust to weight. What was it? A thrust to weight ratio of less than 1 with no fuel on board. On the surface of the moon. Like, come on, guys. They were my favorite, though, I have to say. I did like them the most. But after that, I'm like, nah, sorry, Dianetics. Forget the reuse. It's, fueling in orbit. Fueling in orbit, it's been done already. What was it? A couple months ago, Northrop Grumman built a satellite, sent it up, and refueled another satellite in orbit. And that satellite got like a 13-year extension on its life. Starship can be reused in 30 minutes. I haven't seen a Starship be reused at all yet, so I don't know how we can say that. I'm excited for Dream Chaser 2. Yeah, sorry, Fairing. I know you hate that, but, you know, not refueled, just docked to it and used the fuel it has. That's literally refueling. That's exactly what refueling is. You dock to something, take fuel that it has, and give it to yourself. That is what refueling is. Remember some guy did the math? Oh, we need to do our gravity turn. Actually, no, we don't. Hold up. That is a far too early gravity turn for the Saturn V. Oh my gosh, no. Hello. Let's not do that. No. Oh, we are going crazy. I completely forgot the Saturn V does it's at like 10,000 because of the fairings. I mean the flags. Oh well. Look at us. We are struggling to pitch over here. Good Lord, Saturn V. Good Lord. Just go down. What do you think this button means? It doesn't mean turn. I'm not trying. Okay, you guys are seeing this, right? You guys are seeing this. I'm trying to push it down, but it's trying to turn itself. Like come on. Nobody's turning this thing. God, I don't know why I chose this rocket. You suck. You literally suck. You were awful. I should have never picked you. You can't even stay in a correct orientation. Like, what's your deal? There we go. Stay. I've got, like, 16 different fins, all with, flaps set to the max inside the S1C, and they just do nothing. They do nothing. First stage separation. There goes the inner skirt separation. And we are still far too low in the atmosphere, so we're going to just hold out here for a while. I mean, fueling a SAT is one thing, but fueling a 50-meter rocket is very crazy. Yeah, it's crazy for a lot of reasons. With cryogenic fuels, you know how hard it is to work with cryogenic fuels down here on Earth? It's going to be difficult, but not impossible, but difficult. Yes, it's fully stocked. There are no mods. I do use the DLC's Breaking History and Making Ground, but it is fully stocked. But, like, cryogenics are really difficult to work with down here on Earth. And to imagine trying to do that, oh God. Pitch up. We're gonna lose it. Oh my God, we're gonna lose it because this thing won't pitch up. Okay. Okay, I thought that was gonna work. It didn't. We're losing it! No! What is going on? Okay, now, oh my God, what's going on? No! Why? Why do you suck? Oh my God. What is wrong with you? Look at this! Look at this stupid thing. I'm literally pitching up as hard as I can and it won't go. It's gonna crash into the ground. I thought that would work. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. I really do. KSP, fix your flags. Oh my gosh. KSP, your flags suck. They suck. They are hideously awful. Flags should not have aerodynamic effects on them. I have had to put 16 of those shuttle tail fins. 16 of them. Shuttle tail fins. Those big tail fins, the big S tail fins, I've had to put 16 of those inside of that rocket just to counteract the forces of aerodynamics that your stupid flags have put onto the rockets. Why are flags producing aerodynamic effects at all? I shouldn't have to have one shuttle tail fin in there, let alone 16. 16 shuttle tail fins, and my rocket still didn't make it to orbit. Man, I'm mad. I'm very mad at that. Spaceflight Pro, that was my own rocket. I did make it. I am reading this. Can you guys not hear me? Yeah, see, you guys can hear me. Look, my game's frozen. Oh, now it's not. You know what? I'm going to use a rocket I know can get to orbit. No, because I can't fit the capsule in there. Oh my god, it's so difficult. Okay, well, you see, the problem with doing the N1 is that, remember the crew thing? I can't put crew in the stupid vehicle. Or can I? There's 2 crew members at the MUN right now, in orbit around it. All I have to do, see how much Delta V that guy has in his command service module. Fly it over to the space station. Oh, but he's orbiting at such a high inclination, we might not have enough fuel. Well, no, the problem is that, first of all, KSP isn't loading because it's being a stupid KSP. But the problem with the N1 is, remember, we can't get crew onto our ships. We can't do that, remember? Because it was, for some reason, there's a glitch going on, and there's just, the crew members don't show up. So we can't do any crewed mission unless we're picking up crew already in orbit. But there are 2 crew members in orbit, and N1 has a crew of 2. So, what we can do, we can go get the guy in the command service module, fly him over to the space station, pick up the crew member on the space station at the MUN, see if it's got a big enough docking port, we can dock it to the MUN, to the ship at the MUN, and get some fuel from there. If it doesn't, we're just going to have to enter into the atmosphere, aerobrake it, and see how well that goes. Then we can put it into orbit, Then we can build the N1, launch it up there, rendezvous this ship with the N1, get the 2 crew inside the capsule, then perform an N1 mission. What do you guys think about that? Detach the unrealistic Saturn V. It's lagging and affecting aerodynamics. It's not even ultra realistic. It's only got like 200 parts. It's like, the problem is that fairings just suck so much, and not fairings, flags suck. They suck in this game because when you get the flag, you're not gonna just put like, oh, let me put a little symbol on my ship. No, you're gonna say, well, I want SLS to be orange, so I'm going to cover this rocket with orange flags. Oh no, now my rocket doesn't work, but it looks a whole lot prettier than my last rocket did, and so I'm going to keep it like this until Kerbal Space Program fixes the problem. Except Kerbal Space Program never fixes the problem. It's an enraging cycle of pain and destruction. Da 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 da. Or Sea Dragon. No, we're not doing Sea Dragon. I've tried to do Sea Dragon before. Coin flip sounds in background. I got a lot of coins. I got a lot of coins. Yeah. Your PC is struggling right now. I know. I don't know why. It's supposedly it's an okay computer, but have you tried Saturn C8? No, I have not. David, do you need me to buy you a new PC? I accept charity gifts, yes. But I'm not going to force you to buy anything. That was a joke, by the way. Don't actually buy me stuff. Dogecoins, no. Why not load click saves to get some Kerbals? I don't know. I don't think that works, to be honest with you. Wholesome fairing moment. Yep. SN15 will of course succeed again. You've been 100%. Oh, of course, SN15 will be 100% successful again. Of course it will. I know, guy. Oh yeah, you told me about that. I didn't even know what a stick of RAM was when you told me about that. I was like, what's a stick of RAM? How does that even work? Is it food? I have a German coin from West Germany in my wallet. I always keep it in my wallet. But it's got an eagle on the front that looks like it was drawn in MS Paint, and then it's got the number 5 with a bunch of Germanic words on the side, and then a bunch of, I think, is that Latin on the side? No, it looks German on the side. Yeah, there's a K. I don't see a lot of K's in Latin. Yeah, that's German on the side. But this is my German coin. Okay. Oh. We gotta do something today. We have to do something of importance. We have to achieve something. What's the ISP of a nuclear engine? 800 in vacuum. What's the ISP of this one? 12,600. Oh my good lord. That's a lot of ISP. Oh, imagine if we had the ISP of an airplane engine, but for a nuclear engine. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Put a Saturn V on the Mun. No. Build a Saturn V in orbit. Also no. There's not really much to do after the base had been completed. Okay, everybody start spamming suggestions. I want to see everyone's suggestion, and if I see a good one, we'll do it. Skylab SLS. Yes, I have all the DLCs. Mercury Redstone, SLS, X33. Restart the game, go to doing it. No, we're not restarting the game. SLS. Nuke the Mun base from orbit with Gateway. No, Proton X15. Build a rocket in orbit. I don't like... That's a lot of rendezvous. Reusable Ariane 5. Gravity wheel stall Skylab. Black Arrow. Oh. What if we did the best rocket? The best rocket ever. The single best rocket to ever fly in human history. I think we should do that rocket. Because that rocket is the best rocket ever. Here we got Ares 1X. Oh yes, look at this bad boy. Why does it have so many motors for its abort tower? Good lord. Get rid of all of those. Why do we need that? We don't. It doesn't even have an abort tower. It's literally just a boilerplate rocket. Okay, we need the engine. Doom 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 doom. Doom doodly doom 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 doom. How many parts is this thing now? Yeah, we went down from 176 to 83 because we did that. Oh, that's epic. Yes, Lizard, I know you're sleepy. I know you're sleepy, but you know I can't let you go to sleep because I like holding you. You're a very holdable lizard, Nova. Ares 1X, the best rocket to ever exist. No competition. Nothing competes with Ares 1X because it's so epic. We're gonna launch the Ares 1X. Ares 1, but it can carry payloads. Ares 1 could carry payloads. That was the Orion. How much supposed to wait on it? No clue. We're about to find out when my game starts loading. Build Liberty. I'd have to build an Ariane 5 first to get the core. I just get back and you axed N1. Oh, well, Ares 1X is obviously better than SLS. I mean, nothing is better than Ares 1X. Ares 1X is taller than SLS, actually. Ares 1X is literally taller than SLS. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that Ares 1X was taller than SLS? Yeah, it's Ares 1X is taller than SLS. It's like SLS is 322 feet tall. Ares 1X is 327 feet tall. And you want to know the real fun thing about that? Ares 1 was 318 feet tall. So Ares 1 was not only shorter than SLS, But both Ares 1 and SLS were shorter than the Ares 1X. Any fresh pics of SLS? No. I've posted all the fresh ones. Unless the NASA image library has any up. Make Ares 4. Ew, absolutely not. That is a cursed rocket that I will never make. I just realized I don't have an Ares 1X in my rocket collection. That changes tonight. Good. Good, it should change. Man, I got some coins. Look at all my coins. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Money. Oh man, you really are you are asleep. You're a sleepy lizard. What's that on your face? How'd that get on your face? Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Look at how slow my computer is. Like, good lord. Okay, we're doing this in the daytime. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all ready for this? 1.53. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We have no music because I don't know how to do that. 3, 2, 1, and lift off of the Ares 1X. Testing the future of new rocket designs. That's what they actually said during the actual launch. Man, we really got... You know, I do have to say, though, if we did get Ares 1, we would have never gotten Ares 5. So the fact that we got we didn't get Ares 1 or Ares 5 is pretty good when you look at the fact that we got SLS, because we were almost certainly never going to get SLS. Oh! Well, this is between 30 and 60 seconds, so if there had been crew on that, they wouldn't be anymore. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Ares 1X simply did not vibe with this plane of existence. This is the first 30 seconds thing you were talking about. Oh man, no, the time frame is from T+30 to T+60. That's the time frame in which the Air Force concluded that if it exploded, it would kill the crew. NASA doesn't agree, but this would be in that time frame. If the Air Force is correct, those crews would have died. Sorry. Okay, okay, I'm gonna quit to the main menu just real quick, just so I can get out of KSP. Okay, we're gonna visibility off, and then I'm gonna load in KSP again. I'm going to ban you from my chat if you keep saying heresy like that. That's evil. That's evil. We do not talk about Ares 1 in that way. Okay, is KSP coming back? KSP is coming back, which means we can turn back on the game. There we go. So computer should run faster now. You can ban me, but I will still be but it will still be inferior. Mini Ares 1X? No. I think we should do a shuttle mission. You guys want to do a space shuttle mission? Because despite being covered in flags and only having one shuttle tail fin, I think Space Shuttle likes to work. It's actually a fairly good vehicle. Buron also likes to work. I don't know why those two love working so well, but they do. And they're covered in flags. It won't be STS-1 because the tank is actually orange. White ET will be covered if you do STS-1. Well, no. I don't have to do... the flags are already on the shuttle, and they work. The flags work on shuttle. It's just everything else they don't. Actually, flags work on my SLS too, but it's not a scale SLS. It's a mini... It's a subscale SLS. It doesn't scale with the Saturn V. It works, and it looks correct. But it's a lower scale. Okay, so I've got this German coin, right, and then this $half, right. I put them next to each other. They both have eagles on the back, but the $half's eagle looks so much better than the German coin's eagle. It's so bizarre how the German coin looks like it was made in MS Paint, which is kind of funny. STS-93. What if we did STS? Oh wait, I keep remembering we can't do any missions with crew in them. Oh wait, no, we might be able to. I dropped my Kennedy. We chose to go to the moon in this decade, not because it is easy, but because it is hard. It's for that goal. Something. Statue of Liberty. 300 feet tall. Something. They were never the same after losing World War II. Oh, Germany. You know, fun fact. So, here's a fun fact for you. You know Julius Caesar, right? Right? And you know how okay, so first off, just putting his name out there. You guys know who Julius Caesar is, right? He was... Oh, yeah, see? I've loaded the game, and they're all still gone. We can't do it. How? Look at this. And Pepe's gone. Oh, my God. Something is messing up. Okay, I'm going to do what someone suggested and load a save. Base build-up complete, base completed, base clean, docked, leg unemployment, I'll figure this out later. Okay, but anyway, so now after we've name-dropped Julius Caesar, you know, before Hitler, you know, the German king, you know what he was called? He was called the Kaiser. Right? You guys know about the Kaisers. Kaiser Wilhelm, you know those guys, right? Okay, we got one yes. Hold up. I gotta find my space shuttle. Space shuttle Titan. There we go. So, if you didn't know, Caesar is an incorrect pronunciation of his name. His name was not pronounced Caesar, it was actually pronounced Kaiser. Caesar, in his time, would have been called Kaiser. And after Caesar's death, Kaiser became a title that all Roman emperors would carry. It'd be like Kaiser Augustus or something like that. I'm not really that good in that, but in that, this is just my basic knowledge here. But Kaiser became a title after he was assassinated by the Senate. And famously, Rome had a lot of problems with Germans. They could not conquer Germania at the time. So the hilarious point to all of this is that the last person to hold the title of Kaiser was a German. after the Germans had sacked, and I think it was the Germans who sacked Rome, right? And after right before the fall of the empire, if I'm correct. I could be completely wrong and just completely wrong here, but it's hilarious how the Germans sacked and destroyed the Eastern Roman Empire at least, and then decided that, you know what, Rome, they were actually right. We'll just continue on and do our own thing. So that's a little bit of knowledge today. Can we please get some crew on this shuttle? We can't. We can't get any crew on this. We can't launch it either because there's no crew. But you know what, comrades? There is a solution. There is a space shuttle we can launch without needing for crew. No, we need no crew for this space shuttle. No crew at all. You see, comrades, when we need space shuttle but no crew, we use Buran. Look at this big sexy space plane. No crew needed. No crew needed. No crew. We need none. No need for crew. Oh, and fun fact about, since we're talking about Russia and we were just talking about Kaiser and Kaisers, the word Tsar is actually just a shortening of Kaiser. You cut off the Kai part and you just get Tsar, and that's where the title of Tsar comes from too, which is interesting in its own right. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, lift off! Look at that big old sexy space plane, and it's a night launch just like the real thing. Oh wait, look at this beautiful space plane. Look at those RD-17s firing their engines. Oh man, they're start pitching over. Oh shoot, we did not pitch over correctly. Let's see, look at this. Look at how it's covered in flags. This thing is absolutely just adorned with flags. Everything on here is a flag. Look at that gravity. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Look, come on, perfect. Hey, we have time for one. Welcome. You're actually, we started this a couple hours ago. But it's okay. This is the first successful mission we've had so far. And you can tell how successful all the other missions have been based on the fact that we're only 40 seconds into the launch and we can already tell it's successful. Bring us the stick.
No, I don't think I will.
Yes, it is Buran, full stop. No, I'm not. It's just, it's high park count. Okay, booster burnout. Booster separation. Let's go. Let's start throttling down so we don't overshoot our apoapses. We can just glide into orbit. You know, we could make a Buran out of SLS and a shuttle. Because all we have to do, the shuttles don't even have to have their engines. We just plop them on the side of an SLS core stage and bada bing, bada boom, and we're done. They came off in pairs. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, calm down, engines. Put your gimbal at 50. Okay, so 82. How about 82? How about 82? Is that good? There you go. You like 82, right? There we go. Now I'm just gonna... Why is it doing this? Why is it now bobbling up and down? Just stay. Come on, stay. Stay like that. Sorry, I'm not reading chat. This is some very precarious flying I'm having to do right here. We've started having interesting things occur. Is our gimbal up all the way? Jesus Christ, Grant. Word. Blaming this all on flags. We shouldn't be going that way. We're trying to go this way. We're back in the atmosphere now because this game sucks. They have no concept that the flags cannot have aerodynamic properties, Kerbal Space Program. This is the problem. They have aerodynamic properties. Do flags have aerodynamic properties in real life? No. Why should they have them in KSP? No, we're not going to separate. We're nearly to orbit, despite this rocket's best efforts to not get me to orbit. Fuel tanks have aerodynamic surfaces. All things in KSP have aerodynamic area. But flags, why do flags have aerodynamics? Like, what purpose do flags having aerodynamics serve? What purpose does that serve? What purpose could flags having aerodynamics possibly serve? None. There's no purpose for this. Oh my gosh, I have the answer. We're going to the moon. We are going to the moon. We're going to bring a Moran to the moon, folks. Come on, hold steady, Buran. Hold steady with the RCS. We're almost there. We're almost at the mun. A few hundred meters per second left to go. Just keep steady. Keep steady. Come on, Duran. Keep steady. Almost there. Come on, get out of the atmosphere. Get out of the atmosphere. Let's get out of the atmosphere. It's on its way to kill Sea Dragon. Look at how fast we're going. We're going so fast that the thing started heating up. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Perfect. We've done it. And oh, you better believe we ain't done yet. You see how much Delta V we still got? You see all that? You see all that Delta V? Mm-hmm. I see all that Delta V too. I see all that Delta V. I see all of that Delta V. I see it all. I see all of it. We are going to go to the mun with the fuel tank. With the external fuel tank, we're going to go to the mun. Oh, wait. Do we have... Please tell me... Oh, for the love of God, please tell me we have fuel cells on this thing. Was I smart? Did I put fuel cells? I could have sworn I did. Because I know I did on the shuttle. Okay, we're just going to pretend I did and turn on infinite electricity. It's a lot more fun when we don't have to worry about electricity. But anyway, now what we're going to do is enter into an orbit. Oh, that's not actually that bad for all that moving we were doing. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the throttle on these down to 20. 20 each. So that's going to bring us to exactly a minute of burn time. It's going to take us 1 minute to burn through all that. But on the plus side, it's not. We aren't going to go out as a. What missiles? Yeah. We're going to attempt to land this thing on the Mun. This whole thing. Actually, we should leave the fuel tank in orbit around the Mun. Just because I kind of like it better there. A giant Energia fuel tank. But look at how much Delta V we've got in the ship. We've got 17. We've still got 3,000 meters per second. We can land on Tylo with this much Delta V. How did you put the nav wall on the left side? I have no clue. I've got no clue how I did that. I wish I could be more helpful. Okay, we are about to enter. We are about to perform the Mooner Orbital Incursion Burn. 3, 2, 1. 285 meters per second. Are you guys ready for the greatest lunar insertion burn of your entire life? Go back to settings and then just UI. Well, he hasn't seen. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. I don't like watching shows where commies beat Americans to the moon. I'm sorry. It just doesn't happen. Okay. Are you guys ready? T minus 15, 14, 13. Oh, we're getting ready to fire the engines and enter into orbit around the Mun. We're doing it! We're entering into orbit around the Mun! Turn on RCS2 so we can remain at least semi-stable while doing this. Okay, I think all we have to do is go retrograde. And go H. There we have it. We are now in orbit around the Mun. And we still have 1 kilometer per second of Delta V. 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer per second. Can you believe that? Oh, please, please tell me there's a pod. There's a pod in there. There's a pod in there. There's a pod inside the ship. Which means we can land the core on the Mun and turn it into a propellant tank. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, what I need to do is first... So I'm going to leave the core in orbit. Actually, I should have done the maneuvers to get it into the correct orientation. But that core has power. It has 15 kilometers per second of delta V. So we only need 800 meters per second to get down to the ground. We can literally turn this thing into a fuel tanker on the ground, which is incredible. Except it would break upon impact. So maybe I just leave it here. Bring up some attachments. I can attach something to here. I can attach something to here. Attach something to here. Attach something to here. And I do a bunch of those attachments. Make some landing legs, and it can come down like that. It feeds fuel into the engines, pulling off the side right there. We can land it right over there at the base. Oh, that'd be beautiful. But in the meantime, we're going to do the more important thing, which is landing the shuttle on the moon. Okay, first I need to figure out how much delta V I'm going to need. How much burn time is that going to be? 2 solid minutes of burning to get down to my base with the Buran. Okay, so you're going to make me start the burn there? Oh, good lord. Okay, so now we get to start the burn. It's going to be a low burn. It's going to be a slow burn. But we are going to land the shuttle at the base. The Buran is going to land at the base. I'm going to get my gear out so I can at least have something to land on. Make an Ares 1X video. Make the MLP launchpad for Ares 1. Quick save. No, we no need for quick save. We die like a real man. This is Soviet. 3, 2, 1, ignition! Why do you want me to quick save? I'm using a commie rocket. That's a very good point. Oh yeah, I know about that. I just don't want to do the alt period thing because these engines are off center, and sometimes when you do that, it just gets rid of all control and the thing will just start pitching over. So we need to be very careful with how we do this burn. And see, I'm not falling for that a second time. I'm sorry. Let's make a pure American Power Pathfinder nuclear shuttle video. I should make a video on Ares 1 because I love Ares 1. It's a really good rocket. Not a lot of people appreciate it. My god, our thrust to weight ratio is hideous. 0.6. Oh wait. That's 0.6 on the surface of the Mun. So guys, it appears we have a problem. force to weight ratio is less than 1 at the mine. Okay, how do we fix this? How are we gonna fix this? Just gonna keep burning. Burning and hoping. Burning and hoping. Well, there is no hope. This thing's gone. This thing's a goner. Unless... We're getting really close to our base. The game is lagging tremendously. Come on, stop lagging. We can still save this. If you can cooperate, we can save it. But if you're running at 1 frame every 2 minutes, we can't. Seconds per frame. Come on, game. Don't do me like this. What's going on? Okay, we're clicking escape. Okay, I'm just gonna click F2 so that I can see my surroundings. Are you telling me it's lagging with the on F2? It never lags on F2. What is going on? What are you trying to compute, you stupid game? There's nothing to compute. This spacecraft has like 10 parts. I guess we gotta get out of this. There are no flags on this ship. The base load's fine whenever I land at it. How many parts does the base have? It's like 200 something. Not that bad. What's up? I'm back. Last I was here, I'm still talking about rescue on Val. We were, and now we're talking about a Buran that is lagging. It loaded 20 meters above the ground. How do you know it loaded 20 meters above the ground? Okay, that's it. Task manager, I summon you. Kill KSP. It's not even responding. Well, guys, I think we're gonna call it. That was a very stream for sure. That was a stream for sure. It was certainly a stream. That was a stream. Sorry we didn't do anything amazing. But if KSP is just not gonna work, it was a stream. See, we do all the fun stuff. All the fun stuff happens on Twitch. None of the good stuff ever happens on YouTube. I've done some crazy things on Twitch. I built a whole base on Twitch, but on YouTube, I can't even do anything. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click the subscribe button right there. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I can start monetizing money. I can start making money off my videos. And that'd be pretty epic if I could do that. So yeah, just hit subscribe. Thank you, and bye-bye, guys. I love you all. Bye-bye.